Hey, I'm Lowell. This is Pacific Solo. I have to prepare myself for the greatest challenge of my life, crossing the North Pacific via what I'm calling Nemo North, the place in the North Pacific furthest away from land in any direction, and to take you there with me via this channel. From my sponsor Merlin, 100% sponsorship. And oh wow, look at that.
Wow, that's
How
cool.
is that? Well, beginning the solar install, I actually placed all the panels on the Bimini and Dodger yesterday, just to see how they would be placed out, to kind of how we run the cables. Now I've been looking at a lot of the controllers where I place them. I have 3 controllers with the Merlin Solar array. They send me 2 15 amp mppt controllers and 1 30 amp. And we had looked at a variety of locations. Initially, I thought I would mount them here above where I built a box for the lithium batteries. And then I thought maybe putting them there because they're more visible. But with the advice of people more experienced than I, in terms of the boat heeling over, you wanted it as close to the center and as high as possible. So I thought about putting it there, but now I've decided to take this mirror off, and I'm going to mount it on a panel of marine grade ply here, these 3 controllers, and then mount it where the mirror is. So let's see if that works. Okay, so solar installation day. We're talking to the good people at Merlin Solar, just to make sure we're doing things as they had said. I initially thought it was 1 panel here and 4 on the Bimini, but in fact we have 3 controllers. One is a 30 amp, and therefore 3 on the Bimini, and the other is 15 amp. I use 2, which will allow me to put on either side of the boom. So we're just going to rearrange that. David's down below wiring up the controllers, and hopefully by the end of the day we'll have some power going into lithium batteries.
The hardest connection to make is from here to there. Starting. Okay. Redo this and go underneath so I don't cause shade. Alright, so this is a gland for putting the solar into the boat.
Yep.
And I've removed the proprietary little nubs here. And what we got to do is we got to next put this onto the boat and put some pilot holes in where the screws go.
Yep.
Put the screws in. And then I think after the screws are in place and the gland is secured to the boat, then I drill into each one of these 4 places where I've put the wires, and that should be exactly this size.
Yep.
So that it's as little holes as possible.
Yep.
In the fiberglass.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. We're doing the 4 panels, serial into the 30 amp controller. I can hear a click. And then watch what happens to this green light. Okay, here we go. The green light has come on.
All right.
Flashing.
Slow flashing or fast
about the
flashing?
same medium. About the same as the other one.
Oh, good. It's not overpowered.
Not overpowered. And the only problem I have, we had to create a hole in the deck to bring these wires down, but David thinks bigger is better.
Bigger
I think that hole is too big.
I'm American. You don't mess around with amps. Or that was an inverter. But yeah. Put away the plus side because that's the danger side first. 18.2 volts. Output of 104 volts. So the first thing I'm going to plug in is this light. So this is going to be a variable load on it. So you can see the voltage go down when I start loading it. You can see the battery level, the battery indicator at the top when I load it.
Oh, wow. That looks neat. Much neater, David.
Yay.
Much neater.
So, this mount that I'm making is going to act to allow this fitting to go onto this strut right here. Once I cut it into the right size.
Perfect. And it'll be higher than the B-Mini.
And it'll be up above the B-Mini.
And just in case you're watching this and you're saying, but it will be on an angle, I just wanted to tell everybody that the Predict Win Iridium people said that angle is fine for this antenna.
It should go up something like this. Just about like that. Should be okay.
Well, it's Thursday morning, my last Thursday at this mooring. Last night I lost all charge in the lithium batteries using the inverter for the heater. I think that's the problem. Also, I think I've got a short somewhere in the boat because it's draining the lead acid as well, and the navi lights aren't working and the front cabin lights aren't working, although they were working for a time yesterday after a week of not working. So I've asked no one to come and help me the next couple of days on the boat. I have some business affairs to wrap up before I leave, and I needed to do that paperwork. But this morning I've been trying to concentrate on the electrics and also having to begin to secure things. So I secured the inverter and the lithiums this morning, the final bit of securing them. Combate. Now's the time to show real inner fortitude and perseverance and a degree of independence.
Don't forget next Sunday, it's a very special day because Robert and me, we will be on Clubhouse. Please join. If you don't have invite, send a message and we can send you an invite.
And this is a room within the sailing club?
Correct.
Okay.
And Sunday also might be the last day we can see Lowry here in your membership. He's going to Okinawa.
For a couple months anyways.
Yeah, and then he comes back for a short day.
Golden Week.
So probably I will come Sunday. I'm going to be here.
We had a good time in the sailing club room this morning with Ryan and Sophie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That was great. Yeah. Thanks, man.
Well, it feels like a Crowhurst kind of day. I don't feel I'm ready. And I'm not ready because I don't have the power systems working properly yet. Problems in the night, had to go back on shore power. There's a short someplace. I don't have my Navi lights working. I don't have DC yet flowing from the lithium. And I can't leave the grid until I have all that sorted. You're not going to let the fear be the obstacle. Autopilot doesn't work, the wind indicator doesn't work. I can't really see clearly beyond it. Highs will be higher and lows will be lower.